So as with all application type problems, that's what we're going to deal with today. We're going to deal with geometric application type problems today. I'm just waiting for you guys to stop talking because I was busy starting to teach, and since you guys needed to go get breakfast, and then decided to come back in and just hold court, I'm going to wait. So get done with your conversation so I can continue. Just a little on the rude side. As with all application problems, so if it's arithmetic with the application problems, or today with geometric with the application problems, they're word problems. Okay? You gotta read them. And you gotta read them, I don't want to say like critically read them, but you gotta like almost read them 2 or 3 times to make sure that you understand what it is that we're looking for. What it is that you're given, what it is that you have to find. Okay? Yeah. So let's start with the first one. So the first one says you are on the hunt for a job. You have an interview with Vandelay Industries, and they offer you a position in their importing exporting division. Is anybody familiar with Vandelay Industries? No. It's from Seinfeld. It's George Costanza's from Seinfeld's fake company that he always works for. You got a starting salary of $29,000 a year. Okay? Vandelay Industries is also guaranteeing you a 4.5% raise every year. Okay? What will your salary be per year in 15 years? And what is the total amount of money that you will have earned from them if you retire from the company after 27 years? Okay? So it's a 2-part question. In the first part, are we finding a specific term in our sequence series, or are we finding a sum? Specific term, just the 15th year. Okay. In the second one, are we finding a specific term or the sum? The sum, because it's the total amount. Okay? That's the key. Total amount, sum, total distance, that kind of, basically like total is what you're looking for. Okay? Alright? So, based off of this and this, can we come up with a rule? Well, actually, we have to break even before that. Is it arithmetic or is it geometric? Why is it geometric? So because it's a percentage. Yeah, because it's a percentage, and that percentage builds off of the previous year. Yep, it's not always like $450. If it was a $450 raise every year, then that would be arithmetic. Okay, right? So geometric. So let's come up with a geometric. Yes, rule. I couldn't think of a rule. Okay, so what is my rule? G of n. Do we agree with 1.045? Yeah. Adding to it. We all in agreement with the 1.045? Because it's going up. And then raised to the n minus 1 power. Alright, so
That's our rule. Do we all agree with our rule? Okay? So then in our first problem, or our first one, what do we want to find? G sub 15. Okay, that's what we're trying to find there. In our second one, what are we trying to find? S sub 27. Okay. All right. Based off of yesterday, actually I shouldn't say yesterday, based off of Monday's notes and last Friday's notes, find me the 15th term in the sequence. Find me the sum of the first 27 terms in this series. I get that you're going to make $53,706.40 in the 15th year. Okay. In order to find S sub 27, we need to know what our first term is. That's going to be $29,000. In order to find the sum, we're going to need to know what our R value is. 1.045 is our R value. In order to find the sum, we're going to need to know how many years you're working at the company. And that was 27 years. Okay. So then that is going to be 29,000 times 1.045 to the 27th power minus 1 all over 1.045. Raised to the 27th power minus 1 is that times 29,000 is that divided by 5 gets me. So I get the sum, that the total amount of money that Vandalay Industries has paid us over the years is $1,470,628.39. Yes? Problem number 2. A certain strain of bacteria decays over time. If 87% of the bacteria is left every day, how many grams are left after 12 days if there were 1,456 grams at the start of day number 1? Go for it. Are we looking for a specific term, or are we looking for a sum? Specific term. So we should find the ruler, right? Okay. What's
So moved. G of 1 or G sub n? What term? Nope, there's 1,456. Do we all agree we are trying to find G sub 12? Do we all agree? G sub 12. No, that would still be the 12th term. But I'm asking, do we all agree, based on the wordage of the problem, that we should be finding G sub 12?
Yes.
I'm liking the 13. That's fascinating.
Talk to me, Cal.
It says, there's left after 12, so you want this beyond.
So we're looking for G sub 13 because it's. That's my exact. Okay. We're looking for the 13th term, so that's going to be. Should have grabbed my code. What do you got? $273.77 or 774.
It's not only
Yeah, well, it depends. If this was a people problem,
then you can't run
then you can't round, then you get around to the whole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Typically, so like tomorrow on the formative, if we had something like this, if it wasn't a money problem, we would tell you what to run. Same on next Thursday's test. We would tell you what we wanted you to run. Okay? So, I intentionally only wanted to do 2 examples today because I want to give you time to get to work on your homework and make sure that you're working on that so that you are prepared for tomorrow's formative.
How long would that one